Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. It's Saturday. It's time for the Batwoman review. What is that? You're already bitching at me?
Az, Batwoman review's meant to come out on Thursday. It's Saturday. Why is it coming out on Saturday? It should have come out on Thursday.
I have a statement prepared, an apology about why this video is a couple of days late. I'm just going to read out of my invisible book of Don't Give a Toss. You! After last week, no, let's just be honest. After 2.5 seasons of this drivel, I kind of got to the point where Thursday I felt like if I watched Batwoman I was gonna cry. I felt like if I watched this goddamn show I would just curl up in a ball and uncontrollably break down. Because this is without doubt the worst television show I've ever seen in my life. There's just nothing that comes close. This is the most dire, pathetic thing I've ever seen. And this episode, I am scared for the future with this episode because the writers don't know what morality is. The writers don't know what good and evil is. The writers don't understand what comeuppance is, justice is, just desserts is. No, I bet they know plenty about just desserts. Oh, man. I want to make a coffee. At the same time, I don't want to burn the house down. Right. Let's get this over. Let's start. Let's just get this over with. As quickly and as painlessly as possible. This stupid, silly show. So Mary and Poison Ivy have got this guy tied up. He's business corporate man, and he does businessy corporate things, which make real people sad. So because Poison Ivy's still feeling a little bit under the weather, Mary gives us some self-righteous rant, and then essentially just sticks a vine in the guy's mouth and then drags him up to the top of this greenhouse. Now, we never see the guy again, so let's just assume he's dead. Mary's second death gets notched up. Not that the writers are keeping count, because they don't know what's going on in their own show. So Poison Ivy's like, oof, I'm still a bit queer. Is there any chance I can suck you off? So Mary's like, of course you can. You can suck me off. So she's like, cheers, Petal. And then she sucks her off, and she gets a bit of power out of Mary. And then Mary's like, ooh, I feel a bit queer myself. Da 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 da. I give up. Alice just walks into the gay bar, and they've just got a bunch of equipment out on the desk and shit. Now, bear in mind that they've already had access to the Batcave. So why don't they have access to the Batcave again? considering you got to drive the Batmobile out of a side entrance of the Batcave. It's not as if the freaking road that the Batmobile's on is going to link to the flipping car park under Wayne Industries. Hey, look, Barry. There's a wall opening over there. What's happening like? I don't know, Jerry. Let's have a look. Oh, well, heaven forbid. It's the Batmobile. It's here in Wayne Enterprises, driving up, putting his ticket in the machine. Oh, he's got a $2, because it's America, it's not Britain. $2 fine because he overstayed his parking. So why don't they have access to the cave now? Dunno. Anyway, Mary's like, oh, I like your coffee shop thing. And then she goes behind the counter, gets some booze and goes, nice, I'm in a gay bar. So Mary's just as, Alice is just as confused as to whether or not this is a coffee shop or a gay bar. Sorry, Critical Drinkers just text me. Let's see what Critical Drinkers got to say, because I don't care about this flipping review. You can eat my ass, the lot of you. I forgot to light it up. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you see. Critical Drinkers saying that he forgot to light up his blooming T60 panorama. Are you still here? For God's sake, let's get into it then. So Alice is just like, let's get shit-faced. And Javicia Leslie's like, did I really snog Sophie? And I don't care. Two girls in really bad costumes go for a walk in the woods. And Poison Ivy is taking Mary to a dam. And she's talking about how when she was a kid, nasty muck business people did nasty muck things to make money, which meant her family died. I didn't give a shit. Renee Montoya is probably buying coffee and tickets. And she gets in a car and Javicia's like, Leslie's like, way, surprise lesbian. And Renee says, what are you doing in my car? How did you know I was here? No, she doesn't. But I mean, that's what I was thinking. Because people just seem to turn up at places, you know, after reading the script. Oh, dear goodness. So Mary's like, oh, Poison Ivy. Doesn't this awfully look like Canada? And Poison Ivy's just like, yeah, it's cheap to film here and shit. And Justin Trudeau's a mental case. So she's like, since Nasty McBusinessman did Nasty McBusinessy things, I'm going to destroy the dam. Because the dam also was responsible for the extinction of a fish. God, this show is so boring. Mary's like, oh no, not a whole fucking fish. You're a bit mental, aren't you, lass? So they handcuff Renee Montoya to a post, and they're just like, ooh, tell us things. And then Sophie comes up and says, hey, Batwoman, do you want a scissor? Batwoman's just like, oh, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. And just be like, what you doing here? Luke told me to come. Oh, well, I mean, I don't need your help, so I'll see you later. Oh, look, the bat signal has been shone by Jada Jett, who just walked into the police station and went, hello, is there any chance I could just pop onto a roof and light a bat signal? Fancy a tit-tat with the Batwoman. And the police were like, everyone else does. We don't care. We're too busy kneeling on black people's necks. Okay, so Batwoman turns up and she's just like, "What do you want?" And Jade is like, I saw specialists and they said if I electrocuted my son's face again, that he would come back with empathy. Here's the Joker's joy buzzer. I'll give it to you if you do, my son. And he's got to be done before midnight. Otherwise, I'll turn into a nasty type of a person. Can you see where this is going? I really have no idea why Batwoman just didn't take the joy buzzer, go over to where Marcus is and zap his fucking face. But so she's like, "See you later, Batwoman." Poison Ivy's talky, damn, gonna blow you uppy. And then Mary's just like, "Oh, I don't want to blow up the dam." And Poison Ivy's just like, "Okay, well, I won't make you do something you don't want to do, but I'm gonna suck you off." So she sucks her off and gets her power out of Mary, I guess. Two very nice guys, one of which who will die later on, and there'll be no consequences for his death whatsoever. Meanwhile, his wife and two children who are at home wondering why he never turns up again until the police knock and say, "Sorry, we're very sorry indeed. We found the dead body of your husband. He was impaled with some vines from poison ivy." Another victim, another senseless victim in this war on crime in Gotham. Oh, that's so sad. I'm a widower. Me. What happened to Poison Ivy? Did you remand her in custody or custard? Is she going to pay for her crimes? No, she's going to go to Lesbian Island with her lesbian friend. Sorry? Yeah, we thought instead of punishing her for killing people, we'd make a deal and send her to Lesbian Island with all the lesbians and the plants. Oh, I mean, one of the lesbians that we're sending her to just so happens to be the head of a massive crime syndicate of assassin lesbians. But it's all right because the lesbians, so, you know, they're good people. They don't do anything wrong, like, apart from kill people, but, you know. Writers, do you understand? No, you have no understanding of the word empathy, sympathy, justice. No, you just want the ladies to, yeah. Moving on. Just moving on. So they're like, "Hey, look, I found this knocked out Asian lass on the floor." And he's like, "Why'd you have to assume her race? Isn't that a little bit racist?" And he's like, "Oh, shut up, man. I'm getting killed in a minute." So they call an ambulance. Sophie made sure that she got herself a cup of coffee in the gate, but whatever. Renee is I don't know. Anyway, Alice throws some water onto Renee's face, and apparently we're meant to laugh because Alice is so quirky. Oh my god, she's so quirky. She threw the water in that woman's face. Enjoy yourself. Luke's listening to Gay FM. That's the end of that. Oh, so, Batwoman radios, you know, she radios in, and Luke's just like, let's listen to Gay FM. And she's like, "Do you need anything?" Sophie's like, "Oh, is that Batwoman? Does she need anything? Does she need anything? I'm totes up for scissoring. I really am. I really want to make this work." And Batwoman says, "Tell Alice to stop drinking." The very next scene, Alice is driving the Batmobile. Don't know. Don't ask. I think we seem to have skipped a couple of scenes somewhere along the way. Anyway, they're trying to catch up to the ambulance that has Mary in it because Mary needs medical attention. The two ladies have a giggle and a laugh about, I don't know, Alice killing people. So they catch up to the ambulance and Alice, Batwoman winds down the window and she says, I need the Mary in the back. And the ambulance driver rightly says, we can't. We need to get her to the hospital. She needs medical attention. Batwoman's like, no, I want Mary. So, now she's gonna... If you're not even gonna bother trying, just why? So Batwoman nearly crashes the ambulance and kills more people because, you know, nobody cares shit about people's lives in this show at all. And then she takes Mary out of the back and the ambulance speeds on. Now, of course, the ambulance driver said, no, we need to get Mary to hospital. She requires medical attention. But Batwoman knows best, you see, because Batwoman knows exactly what's wrong with Mary and she has the cure. No, I'm lying. She takes Mary out the back of the ambulance and decides that age-old medical practice of saying, Mary, are you awake? Are you okay? Which, as many a doctor will tell you nowadays, is the perfect medication for somebody who's in a fucking coma. That was vodka. Okay. Let's get back together with a... I don't know what. Anyway, Montoya and people probably talk about... Oh, no, they've got Mary... Oh, man, okay. So, they've got Mary back at the coffee gay bar shop. And Mary, she wakes up. She got the medication she needed. It was called a glass of fucking water. And Mary's just like, hey, why are you just like horrible to me? Everyone liked me when I was Poison Ivy. No, nobody did. You were a murderer. And she's just like, you don't respect my feelings. You don't believe my truth. And I just wanted to get a lead pipe and smash her over the fucking face till she was dead. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. And they're like, Mary, we're going to take you back to the Damned where Poison Ivy's been walking around until the plot can happen again. And we're going to stick lots of horrible drugs in you and then let Poison Ivy suck you off. Here comes the guy. The guy's like, woman, you're going to have to get out of here. The place is falling apart. So she kills him. great. Mary's like, hey, look, I'm back. You can suck me off. You suck it all out of me. Alice was quirky. Alice was quirky. Montoya said, sorry, Luke, I'm into women. Poison Ivy's sucking off Mary. And they've put lots of naughty, nasty things into her. Oh, this is that's a face, isn't it? They put lots of nasty, naughty things inside of Mary, so Poison Ivy's poisoned again. And then she has a fight. It's terrible. It's really badly choreographed and edited, and I laughed. Then she passes. Luke turns up in soy wing outfit, and then he gets grabbed by some vines, and he turns into a 5-year-old girl. Oh no, I can't do anything. I've been grabbed by the vines. Oh! Then he starts to have these flashbacks about racism. I know people don't like me because I'm black. And it just has all these flashbacks, and then it's just like, no, I'm in control. And he cut a fucking plant. And then it was like, go, Luke, you're the bestest. You cut a plant. You're a real big boy now. And then he lifts up his plastic mask, which sounds like plastic. They couldn't even put like a clunk as if it's like metal or anything. No, just like sod it. Just let's have a listen to that plastic fucking sound effect. So Mary's like back to normal, and they're just like, hey Mary, by the way, you killed a guy. And Mary's like, what? I killed a guy. I'm a horrible person. And then Batwoman says, no. Poison Ivy killed a guy. You're fine. But she's like, no, I killed a guy. Probably two. Remember the guy from the beginning who you totally forgot about? Ugh, whatever show. And then Mary's just like, oh. Then Alice is like, oh, I'm drinking drinks because I'm quirky. And then Batwoman says something ridiculous like, oh, you were really protective of Mary because even though you helped her because you're a villain, you didn't want her to be as villainous as you or some fucking bullshit. Anyway, Montoya and Poison Ivy wake up in a plane. And Poison Ivy's like, oh my God, I can't believe you tricked me again, you horrible woman. And she's like, I didn't trick you. I made a deal. Instead of you actually being arrested and standing trial for your horrendous murders that you've been perpetrating, we are going to Lesbian Island. We're gonna rob a lot of diners. They're off to Coriander or Coriana or Corsicant. And she's like, yay, let's go be lesbicans. Mary looks at the picture of the man that she killed, and then she says, oh, I can't be doing with this, and then just shuts the laptop down and starts playing solitaire on a phone or something. Sophie's just like, hey, look, we're gonna scissor our what? Because I'm a massive slut in this series. And then Batwoman's just like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Jada Jett's just like, hey, you didn't save my son before midnight. Batwoman's a poopy pants and she should be arrested for being a poopy panty poopy. And then Javicia Leslie's like, oh no, This is so uninteresting. And then, because of the dam, it's caused cracks in water and shite. I don't know. I don't care. And a drop of water lands on Mr. Black Joker's face, and he's just like, I'm gonna be Black Joker! Black Joker! It didn't do well in the ratings. It did its best demo of the season though, a 0.1, which is garbage, and that's the best it's done this season. This show's terrible. That's all you're getting out of me for this. I am so done. I'm gonna make love to a beautiful woman now. I just gotta find one first. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube right here for streaming. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Winky woo. Bye for now.